Regular show concluded with a regular epic final battle, and it was definitely anything but a regular episode.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back.
Hey guys, I'm MonstersReview, and I'm not dead. Obviously, I haven't posted a video in quite a while, long enough for some people to actually be worried about my well-being, but I'm totally okay, and I appreciate that people care enough about me to be somewhat concerned. But my reason for not posting is just that a lot of stuff came up and I became ridiculously busy, so YouTube, which unfortunately isn't one of my main priorities, had to get pushed aside. A lot has happened in the time between the night the regular show finale aired and the day this review is uploaded. Donald Trump became the 45th President of the United States, the 51st Super Bowl happened, and La La Land, Moonlight won Best Picture at the Oscars. But you know what they say, better late than never. Actually, who says that anyway? Before I talk about the finale itself, I want to talk about the treatment of it first. Now, it's come to the attention of myself and many others that Cartoon Network hasn't been promoting Regular Show or Adventure Time that much in the past couple of years in favor of other shows. Obviously, Regular Show and Adventure Time haven't been doing as well with viewership as they have in the past, and this is an odd situation because you don't know if they're not promoting it because it's not doing well, or it's not doing well because they're not promoting it. Regular Show is one of the cartoons credited with helping Cartoon Network transition out of its horrible live-action phase, and you'd expect a show with that much influence in all of the years on the network to have a pretty grand send-off. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. On the day of Regular Show's finale, there wasn't any sort of goodbye marathon, and there was a little bit of promotion for it, and I almost forgot. There was also 7 hours of Teen Titans Go. I want to keep this brief because I know how tiring it can be to hear everyone and their brother complaining about Teen Titans Go 24/7, but at this point, it isn't even the show itself that's the problem, it's the way that Cartoon Network handles it. Even if it wasn't the day of Regular Show's finale, or even if it wasn't Teen Titans Go, a single show shouldn't take up half of their schedule. And it'd be understandable if it was a special occasion or a marathon that happened once in a while, but Cartoon Network airs it way too much every day. If you're going to capitalize off of one of your most successful shows, at least try to do it in a way that isn't so obvious or in a way that doesn't massively affect people who don't like the show. Hey, you two, take notes. I was obviously a bit upset at Cartoon Network for being more about cash than class, so I tweeted about it and the tweet got quite a bit of support, and it even caught the attention of Sean Zellis, who was a director and producer on Regular Show, and Owen Dennis, who also worked on Regular Show and created Infinity Train. It definitely shows that I'm not the only one who felt that way. Let me just say that it's not particularly easy going into this finale not having seen a lot of Regular Show Season 8. Season 8 has a bit of story arc and lots of continuity between most of the episodes, so there was a few characters I didn't know and a few references that I didn't get. I went back and I watched the 3 to 4 episodes leading up to the finale, and trust me, they helped me out a lot because, while they're definitely enjoyable and entertaining episodes, they also provided a lot of context for what happens in the finale. With that being said, if you haven't seen the finale yet, I wouldn't suggest watching the rest of this video because it's kind of hard to talk about the finale without revealing some important details. Also, revealing the end of Regular Show to you is not something I want to do. It's definitely something you should cherish if you enjoyed the show, so with that out of the way, let's begin. Starting off with the first part of this finale, it does a great job of setting up this huge battle with this detailed prophecy about the battle and the introduction of the other Cranus people. I also liked it when Anti-Pops had trouble getting to Lollyland with the Uber-like taxi driver, and that was just one of many pop culture references in this finale. While the first part was mostly setting up the battle, the second part consists of the actual battle. We get to see this amazing mega crossover with a ton of the characters from throughout the series that come to help Pops, like the Baby Ducks, the Guardians of Eternal Youth, Party Horse, and Carter and Briggs. I also like the addition of the whole Blu-ray and DVD versus streaming battle. In the earlier seasons, continuity didn't appear to be a big focus point of the show since it seemed like everything kind of reset at the beginning of each episode, but now with the stakes of this battle and all these characters by their side, they've definitely shown that all of Mordecai and Rigby's trials and tribulations at the park have built up to this very moment. The third and concluding segment of the finale is titled The Power, which is fitting since now the first and last segments of the show share the same name. I thought it was a cool throwback to the first episode, and thankfully, after having realizations, Mordecai and Rigby were able to remember everything when they discovered that Blu-ray set. Hey, by the way, Cartoon Network, I don't know about you, but I think releasing a complete series Blu-ray set of Regular Show would be a fantastic idea. Then when Mordecai and Rigby get back to the action, we see some pretty funny references and fourth wall breaks, as if the show itself is somehow falling apart when the battle's reaching its climax. With Pops getting thrown into J.G. Quintel's first student film, The Naive Man from Lollyland, where Pop's character originated from, Rigby starts appearing on post-it notes, Mordecai gets transferred onto a storyboard, and Pops also flies through the letters that make up the Regular Show logo. And then Pops of course sacrifices himself, ending the battle, yet again showing that love conquers all. I was thinking in the back of my head that someone was definitely going to die during this episode before I even saw the episodes leading up to it, because Regular Show is just one of the shows on Cartoon Network that's willing to pull something like that, and I know that with violence and a little bit of death in past episodes, they weren't going to be afraid to kill off a character. I was surprised though that it was Pops of all people, because he's such a genuinely kind character that wants to make everyone happy. And it was really depressing in the last few episodes when we got to see a different side of him as he became emotionally unstable with all the pressure on him to succeed in the battle, knowing that it's going to affect all the people that care about him the most. The universe kind of goes back to normal and people return home from space, which leads to a montage at the end of the episode, and it's unbelievably bittersweet. It was happy and satisfying because you're able to see how these characters developed over the span of 25 years, and we get to see where life takes them, especially with the people who left the park. And also, for those of you mad about Mordecai not ending up with Margaret or CJ, I think that was a good decision on the writers' parts, because it makes sense that when Mordecai left the park, he also left that love triangle behind. This montage was also sad for me at least, because it finally settled in that this is the last time we'll get to see these characters. It's also set to this powerful David Bowie music, and during this montage you're taking in so many emotions, especially since this is right after Pops dies. So I thought it was also touching to see them set up the memorials for Pops and Mallard. This ending really hit me in the feels, and no shame, I was honestly on the verge of tearing up when I saw it for the first time. While I was seeing this amazing show come to a close with this amazing montage, it gave me an opportunity to personally reflect on how I've developed and changed as a person since the show began. Take a look at this. This is me talking about a Regular Show DVD back in 2012.
So, today I'm doing an unboxing on Regular Show, the best DVD in the world at this moment in time. And I got it from Target today.
Yeah, thankfully I've grown a lot since then. But overall, this finale was great, and it was everything I could have asked for, plus some. Regular Show was indeed a jolly good show. Some people said the series was running out of ideas, which is why they sent them to space, but I personally disagree, and I think the show ended on a high note. Regular Show's run lasted from 2010 until this year, and I think that's a perfect time span because it wasn't too short, and it wasn't too long to the point where it became something like SpongeBob or The Simpsons. With Regular Show coming to an end, and Adventure Time and possibly Gumball also ending soon, it makes me question how Cartoon Network is going to fill the ginormous shoes left by these shows. I'm certainly optimistic for the future of Cartoon Network, but at the same time I'm also scared for what's next. As many of you know, Cartoon Network is very unpredictable, and they haven't made a lot of good decisions in the past decade. Cartoon Network has some decent original shows that'll probably be around for a few more years to come, like We Rare Bears and Steven Universe, but there's also some that I'm not particularly a fan of, like Clarence and Mighty Magiswords. It was just announced that OKKO, aka Lakewood Plaza Turbo, finally got greenlit for a full series, and I'm super hyped for that because I love everything about that pilot and the shorts. But for other upcoming original shows on Cartoon Network, we have Summer Camp Island, which I'm not really looking forward to, and the Ben 10 reboot coming this April, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know how I feel about that. So let's hope that something like Infinity Train also gets greenlit for a full series, because I think that would be a great addition to the Cartoon Network programming lineup, and I also think it would help reinvigorate a lot of the energy and fans that might disappear from Regular Show and Adventure Time ending. All we can do right now is hope, but hey, at least we have the Samurai Jack revival to look forward to. Speaking of which, I just opened up a Discord server, and for those of you that don't know about Discord, it's similar to TeamSpeak and Skype, but it's a lot better. As you can see, there's a ton of different text and voice channels, and I'll be in here frequently, so if you want to talk to me or communicate with other people that watch my channel, this is the place to go. I'll be in the voice chat tonight during the Samurai Jack Season 5 premiere, and we'll be watching it at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on the Adult Swim website if you want to join me and discuss it while it's happening. The links to everything are in the description.
Shut up and take my money!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my extended review of the Regular Show finale, and if you did, please leave a like below. Also, feel free to let me know your thoughts on the Regular Show finale in the comments, and now that the series is complete, I was thinking about making a video of my top 10 favorite Regular Show episodes, so let me know if you'd like to see that. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that bell next to my name to let you know when I upload a new video. You guys are amazing, make sure you stay tuned for some big announcements and some more videos in the near future. If you like this, I'd also suggest watching my review of Cartoon Network during 2015 with Future Gohan SSJ2, and my friend Jim Gizriel made a really great analysis of Regular Show that you should also check out. As always, I'm MonstersReview, thanks for watching, and have a spectacular day.